When publishing a print book on KDP or any platform, you need to be aware of when you need to use bleed and when you don't. So, bleed is something that gives you a margin of error when you have elements on your page that go to the edge of the page. So, this is from the Kindle website, and this page here on the left shows that when all the elements are within the margin area, you do not need to set up your file with bleed. This side here has all the text within the margin, but the whole image goes all the way to the edge of the page. So we want to extend this a little bit past so that if someone were to take a paper cutter, or let's just say scissors, and were to cut this and kind of do an uneven job, you wouldn't lose part of the picture that you don't want to lose. And also, you wouldn't have any awkward white spaces here when you really wanted the image to go all the way to the edge. So here we have this same book shown with it completely trimmed after being printed. So this one is not of a concern for bleed because everything was within the margin areas. This one had the image go to the edge. And you can see how this last little bit got cut off here, and her hair goes right to the edge of the page. So that is what bleed is. When you're setting it up, what you need to do is add it in all around the perimeter of your document. We don't need to worry about bleed along the interior here. That is taken care of by how big we make the margin in the middle, called our gutter margin. So we need to have bleed along the top edge, the bottom edge, and the left and right side of a two-page spread. If you're looking at things in terms of one single page, you're maybe using a software for your books that doesn't have two-page spreads like this, then you would only be adding bleed on one side of your document. So to repeat that, if you are designing one page at a time instead of in two-page spreads, you would only add bleed to either your right side or your left side. So what this looks like in practice is if we have a 6x9 book, we are going to add 0.125 inches to the top and to the bottom. So a 9-inch high book would therefore be 9.5 inches. And then we are going to add bleed to the left and right, but not to the inside. And so we've got a 6-inch page, a 6-inch page, that's 12. And then we've got 1.25 on either side of that. So that is what bleed is and how to set it up for KDP. Again, only need to use this if anything extends to the edge of the page of your layout. Otherwise, you can choose to select it with no bleed. Thanks for watching.